Welcome my viewers. In this video, I'm going to share with you my English learning journey because I find on YouTube a lot of people they share their journey with the viewers, and I also thought that I should also share my English learning journey with you. And if you find this journey very interesting, then definitely let me know that whether my journey was interesting, whether my journey was boring, or whether my journey was hardworking. So what happened? Actually, how the journey started? This is a great question. The journey started because I just found actors, politicians, lecturers, motivational speakers, and so many people who we find them speaking in English, and they are speaking very nicely, clearly, and their confidence that we have seen, and even today we see the confidence of politicians, actors, and professionals. That's very nice. After seeing them, I also thought that I should learn English because I'm also a human being and I'm also an Indian. I also have the right to learn the language. Those people who speak English, who are getting good jobs, who are getting a lot of opportunities in international companies, and also if we have to go abroad to study, then we must learn. Actually, the journey begins in 2012. After I did my 10th class, what I found that I just went to my city for my intermediate preparation. There on television I found that politicians, actors, lecturers, and so many even athletes, sportsmen, and professionals, they speak English. And I thought that we have been seeing them like actors on television, on films, they speak Hindi, but how in their personal lives they speak English? Then why should I not learn this language? And this language gives us wings. This language gives us a lot of opportunity, a lot of job opportunities. Yes, then I thought I must learn English, but my journey was not simple, it was not easy, it was not piece of cake for me. What happened? When I started learning English, I even did not know the spelling of small words, because, and you would just ask me that how did you pass the exam of 10th? Let me tell you, brothers and sisters, even today in Bihar, English is not a compulsory subject, and in schools, especially in government schools, in coaching centers for matriculation preparation, they do not teach English. At that point of time, it was totally abandoned. This was just like abandoned. They did not have any importance of English. But today, because of technology, I see that there are so many improvements that in coaching centers and in schools they teach English. But at that point of time, I was totally unexposed to English. I did not get any kind of exposure to English, and my journey was really tough. How? Because I did not know, after completing my intermediate, I did not know how to spell simple words, even forget about the sentences, the formation of sentences, the structure of sentences. I just joined an English class. After I joined that English class, I did not understand, because this class was for those students who even know the basics of English, basic sentences, basic words, but it was very tough for me. It was not easy for me. Finally, what happened, guys, I just studied there for 3 months. After that, I have to prepare for my exam, that was intermediate, because I had to do physics, chemistry, biology, mathematics, Urdu, English and Hindi. But English, that time I had only 50 marks. That's why I had to do a class. But it was not as important as other subjects. But finally what happened to me, that I just did my intermediate in 2013 and I was only 16 to 17 years old. Then what happened to me is that I finally, after doing my intermediate, I had to leave my education because I did not have money, my parents did not have money, my financial condition was very weak. Then my parents suggested me to go to other states for earning money, and that is what I did. In 2014 I went to Gujarat. Then I started working there in factories, in so many companies, and I used to get a little amount of salary. Then I did it till 2017 or 2018. And finally what happened to me is that I was an interested and dedicated English learner. I found myself, because throughout these 3 to 4 years I did not learn English, I did not learn anything, even I did not do my graduation. After I earned little money, then I thought that I have to do my graduation, I have to learn English, because internet was there, now the YouTube is there, and there will be so many technology, so I just have to learn English. And the technology that helped me to watch videos, watch English speakers, watch English lecturers, but this was only improving my listening skills. As we all know that English has got four basic elements, like reading, writing, speaking and listening. So these basic elements, that I had to learn, and I was doing that. But I was not reading, I was not speaking, I was not writing, but only I was watching videos of lecturers, I was watching videos of politicians, actors, of athletes. I used to do that for about 2 years. But initially I did not understand properly, but at least 10 to 15 to 20% I did understand. Then gradually, as the time went, I started understanding it, I started acquiring it. Then finally the time comes to speak. But the question was, with whom? And my personality was also very different. I was very shy, I was an introvert. I used to fear with talking to strangers, but I do not have any friend who could speak English. Then what I had to do, I got some applications, mobile applications, where I just got opportunity to talk only for a few minutes. For example, 1 minute, 2 minutes, or maximum 10 minutes. After that I had to pay, but I did not have that amount to pay in these applications, and it was not much useful, because if I just pay amount, it would be addictive. You'll just have conversation with other people for hours and hours, so it would be little addictive. But finally what happened to me is that I just dedicated myself, I just devoted myself towards this learning. Then I started speaking with some people, I started speaking with some strangers from other countries, from India, from Bangladesh. Then finally I started speaking. My speaking journey that time had begun. Then what happens to me is that it was not easy. Why? Because I was not able to speak properly as now I'm speaking. You can just find that I'm speaking little good, not perfect, and perfection does not exist, I would say, as I perceived, as I understood the word perfection doesn't exist in this world. I cannot be perfect. Now, let me tell you one thing. As I started learning, I just found a good job in Bangalore on the basis of my basic English. I was not good enough to speak properly, but basics that I have learned, that is why I got a good job. Then I developed a belief that because of English, I can get good jobs. The salary was very good as compared to my other friends, my colleagues who used to work in factories in Gujarat and in other places. Then I just found, after I got the job, I started doing graduation, after that B.Ed, and after that I'm just doing masters now, but from different subject. My whole education happened in Hindi medium. I'm a Hindi speaking boy. My native language is a different language, and I'm really familiar and I'm really comfortable in my native language. Other than my native language, I speak very less, whether it is Hindi, whether it is English. But I wanted to improve my English. I wanted to develop this language as a second language, but I'm not able to do this language as a second so far. But in the future, what happens, let's see. So guys, in a nutshell, this was my English journey, and there are so many things happened in my English journey. In other videos I have to share with you, and if you find any interest in my journey, please let me know. Please drop the message on the comment section and please let me know. That is what I just want to share. Thank you very much for listening to me patiently. Until we meet again, bye bye, take care.